As you know, I've been around Windermere for quite some time. Anyway, this has never happened before, but about 10 years ago, we got a call that could we take a family in? Could they stay here? Well, this family had fled their country, they had fled Hungary, and they had sought refuge here in Canada. But unfortunately, their lawyer had let them down, and they were to be deported. Now, they had been staying at the Anglican Priory on Hyde Park, but that was going to be sold. Could we take them in? Well, of course, the first meeting was, well, this isn't possible. But Windermere never gave up on things, so 3 or 4 meetings later, there was a vote, and yep, they were coming. Well, how are we going to manage this? So the call goes out, and guess what? Now we have a shower. So they move in. Now, I can't say there were no bumps, because there were lots of bumps. We had to get used to them, they had to get used to us. And for me, the one thing that I do remember was being here for so long, and we had to share a kitchen. And I learned that, that ladle, as long as it's not on the counter, it doesn't have to be 2 cupboards over, 3 drawers down, handle facing to the right. But as the news spread that we were sheltering these people, other faiths, other groups, other neighbors came and brought all kinds of ideas. People brought children to play with Lulu. She was only 5. My next door neighbor did all their dental work. And we had such a communion of people of different faiths gathering to help one family. They became part of our family. And one day, Timmy, the mom, she asked me to take her to Dollarama. Well, first of all, that wasn't sort of part of the rules. But she was a woman, she was a mother, she wanted to go shopping. I took her, but I was very afraid that someone would be there. And I didn't know what an immigration person would look like. But anyway, we got back to the church fine. But we had so many happy memories of them living with us. And it was a great feeling. However, after about 1.5 years, they were deported back to Hungary. But we didn't give up our fight, and we rallied around, and they are now back in Canada living on their own here in the city of Toronto. And if I have to think of one legacy that we can carry on, that Windermere can think of, is that if we go to our Bibles in Matthew 25, I was a stranger and you took us in. And I think that is a great legacy for us.